For many years, I've cleaned my home with non-toxic staples like vinegar, baking soda, etc. But one of the things I've really enjoyed over the last few years is seeing how many more clean home products have become available. It feels like brands are making it easier than ever to make thoughtful choices without overcomplicating your routine. Today's reset is a mix of familiar favorites and a few products that I've been curious to try. I recently ordered a few things from Branch Basics after hearing so many positive reviews. This is my very first time trying the brand, so I thought I'd give these a try for this home reset. I opted for their cleaning essentials kit in glass and added the dishwasher tablets and oxygen boost to my order. Alongside those, I recently restocked two products I've already been using and genuinely love from Cobi Clean and Biom. I always think repeat purchases say more than first impressions, so whenever something finds its way back into my cart, it's usually a good sign. The Branch Basics Cleaning Essentials Kit comes with reusable glass bottles that you mix yourself using the concentrate and water, which I really like because you're not constantly buying new plastic bottles. Whether it's the all-purpose, streak-free, or bathroom cleaners, they make it incredibly easy to measure the water and concentrate amounts by the markings on each bottle. One thing I learned while setting everything up is that the streak-free solution actually recommends distilled water. So I had to go and grab the distilled water and I mixed that one separately. A small detail, but definitely worth mentioning if you're trying these yourself. With everything mixed and ready to go, it was finally time to start cleaning. The first stop was laundry. I feel like the market for clean laundry detergents has really grown over the last few years, which is great because there are so many good options now. But clean dryer sheets, those have been much harder to come by. So when I discovered Cobi Clean, I was genuinely excited. I tossed in one of the Cobi Clean dryer sheets, and these have become one of those products I don't really think twice about anymore because they're just part of my routine. While the laundry was started, I figured I might as well squeeze in a little skincare. I've honestly never looked better. With that handled, I moved on to vacuuming before steam cleaning the floors. Like the streak-free spray from Branch Basics, the steam mop calls for distilled water. No cleaning solution, no fragrance, just steam and water. It's one of my favorite ways to clean the floors because it's simple and effective. By the time I finished the floors, the laundry was ready. Before tossing the used dryer sheet away, I tucked it into the biodegradable bag that comes in each box. This is one of my favorite little details. Once the bag is full, you simply tie it up and toss it out separately. It's such a thoughtful feature, and it's the little details like that that make me appreciate when brands go beyond just creating a product and consider the entire impact it may have on our environment. Next up is the less glamorous load. Steam mop pads, rugs, slippers. Since these get pretty dirty, I added Branch Basics Oxygen Boost to give them a little extra cleaning power. While that was washing, I loaded the dishwasher with the Branch Basics dishwasher tablets. I always think the dishwasher is one of the easiest places to judge a cleaning product because if it doesn't work, you'll know immediately. Thankfully, everything came out looking really clean and there wasn't any residue left behind on the dishes, which is always something that I look for. Next, I moved into the kitchen. For the countertops and my electric stovetop, I used the Branch Basics all-purpose cleaner with a microfiber cloth. And I felt like it did a good job. It took care of the day-to-day little spills and areas where there's splatter from cooking with oils, sauces, the usual. Is it absolutely perfect? No, but it's perfect for me because I have the peace of mind that it's a clean product and it did what it needed to do. And for everyday maintenance, I was really happy with the results. And if you're looking closer than this, you might just be a little bit more high maintenance than I am. After the kitchen, I grabbed a few products from the cupboard, including my Branch Basics streak-free spray, my Better Way bamboo paper towels, and my Biom wipes. I used the streak-free spray to clean the mirror and followed with Biom wipes to dust and clean the table. I've been using Biom wipes for years now. Yes, I said years. And they're definitely one of those products I'll continue buying. They're just incredibly convenient to have around for quick cleanups, as well as the not so fun cleanups like the toilet. But don't worry, I spared you that visual. They come in a few scents, though if you know me, you know I will always opt for fragrance free. I was honestly impressed with how the mirror turned out. It ended up being completely streak free. Okay, Distelblatter, we see you. By this point, it was finally time to peel off the collagen mask. This was probably the most satisfying part of the entire morning. The last room to tackle was the bathroom. For the tub, I paired the Branch Basics bathroom spray alongside 1 scoop of the Branch Basics Oxygen Boost. With pairing of these two products together, they lathered quite nicely once I started scrubbing. I felt it provided a little extra staying power, especially on those areas that needed a little bit more attention. I finished everything off by wiping down the countertops with all-purpose spray. And the streak-free on the faucets and mirror. Once everything was clean, I tucked all of the products back into the cupboard. Now it was time for my favorite part of the reset, a hot matcha latte and taking a few minutes to simply slow down. For me, these little rituals are just as important as the cleaning itself. They remind me that taking care of my home is really another way of taking care of myself. And there's something really satisfying about seeing everything come together at the end. I love finding products that I feel good about bringing into my home and make those everyday routines a little more enjoyable. Overall, I had a really positive first experience with Branch Basics. I can definitely understand the hype, and I look forward to keeping their products as part of my routine. As for Cobi Clean and Biom, they've earned such a special place in my heart and in my routines, and I will definitely continue to repurchase them. If you enjoyed spending the morning with me and you're someone who loves clean products, cozy routines, and romanticizing the little everyday moments, join the club.